Randomized block experiments. A randomized block experiment is a kind of experiment which aims to find confounding variables that may be affecting calculated values. Confounding variables are characteristics of data that cause the mean to be larger or smaller that have not been accounted for. Therefore, finding out what they are helps us to avoid issues that could occur, such as means that are inaccurate for an entire group. Then, using what we know to separate the entire population by confounding variables, we can reduce variability within each group. The high variability between the two resulting groups will have been a result of the confounding variable. Let's look at a tree diagram for this specific kind of experiment. Subjects would first be separated into their respective blocks. Then the experimenter could randomly assign treatment to the groups. Comparing the last values would help us see whether the blocking variable had an effect or not. Let's look at an example where statisticians want to know about the health condition of a population of 20 people. There are 10 women and 10 men, and the statisticians block for sex because they assume it may be a confounding variable and are interested in its effects to the mean, which is how many of the 10 passed the health screening. They notice a large number of women pass the screening than men and suspect there may be another confounding variable. You can see from the photo that many of our population smoke cigarettes. So we will still block for men and women because we might be interested in their differences, but this time we will also block for the confounding variable, which is smoker or non-smoker. This leads us to realizing that the difference in proportion of passers versus non-passers is due more to the smoking status than just the sex of our subjects. Let's now see how this applies to an engineering kind of example. Suppose engineers in a computer factory want to know about the number of computers that require warranty repair within 90 days of purchase. There are 10 computers from each factory, and the engineers block by factory because they assume it may be the confounding variable. They see that many more computers from the Miami factory required warranty repair. You can see from the diagram that some computers have a 2.5-inch hard drive and others have a 3.5-inch hard drive. So we will still block by factory, but this time we could also block for the hard drive size. We see that the larger hard drive might instead be the reason many computers require warranty, and the Miami factory simply usually installs the 3.5-inch hard drive size. A good rule of thumb for randomized block experiments is block what you can, randomize what you cannot. Blocking helps us consider confounding variables, and randomizing helps us reduce the effect of variability.